I don't personally believe a great reset is inevitable. I think we're going to have a long, hard fight on our hands trying to fight against the narrative that's being pushed. But I think there are lots of things that we can do. There are lots of hurdles that the globalists and the people at the WEF are going to face in trying to implement these kind of plans, which are fundamentally a complete change in the way that we live our lives, how we interact with the state, how we interact with businesses. So they've got a very big job and a very big fight on their hands. And as we kind of found with all the stuff that's happened over the last couple of years with the coronavirus restrictions and the response to COVID, this kind of stuff lives and dies with public compliance. And the most important thing that we can all do is to continue to speak out, continue to resist any attempts to implement the kind of policies, these horrific, draconian, authoritarian policies that the WEF are so keen on, things like digital ID, central bank digital currencies, social credit scoring. It's so important to be vocal and to speak out about this stuff, because ultimately they can only implement this kind of stuff if the public comply and if the public go along with it. Without mass buy-in from the public, the whole idea of the Great Reset, in my opinion, is dead in the water. The operational frameworks are going to be required to implement things like CBDCs, digital ID, social credit on a mass scale. We're years away from it yet, so we do have time, and we do have some breathing space, but we need to stay kind of focused on trying to prevent it from happening, because all this stuff, it's very easy for the general public to forget about, and then it keeps bubbling away in the background while no one really realizes it's happening, and then before you know it, it's kind of sprung on you. So I think it's so important to kind of keep the message going and keep pushing at that resistance out there.